Hello, my off-leash friends and family. This is Asher with the Amarillo and Lubbock locations. Here we have Champ and Turbo. Both of them are Champagne Labs. Champ is 2.5 years old and Turbo is 1.5 years old. Dad let me know that they both have issues with really pulling on the leash when he takes them out for a walk. They both have issues with jumping on people. A couple of things that separate them is Champ is dog reactive when he's on the leash, not in a malicious way, but he just wants to go, he wants to play, he wants to visit literally everybody. Whereas Turbo is very vocal. He has an issue with excessive barking at all hours of the day. They are going to be staying with me for 1 week for our freedom course, where we will be working on some minor basic obedience to try to help correct all of this. As always, I'm going to run them both through their paces, figure out what they do and do not know, and slowly work and build them up from there. Starting off with Champ, the 2.5-year-old Champagne Lab. I always start with our recall command of come. Here he's showing that he does not want to listen and he does not want to do it. He wants to explore his surroundings. He wants to smell and sniff literally everything, so I have to physically reel him in. Once I have him there, I'm going to ask for a sit, which he's showing me that he does not know it, but if he does know it, he just doesn't want to do it for me at that time. I'm then going to pull him back in and try to get him into a place command. Again, he does not want to do this. He looks at the cot and says, no, I'm good, which is understandable. It's a new distraction. It's something that's new to him, and he doesn't want to do it. Here, I'm asking him to come to me, and I'm physically reeling him in. And then I ask for a sit again, and he shows that he does know it. I just had to have his attention. So then I break him, give him his release command of break, and give him as much love and attention to show that he's doing great and he's doing fantastic, even though he's not following all of the commands. From here, I'm going to see if he understands the heel command. So I'm going to walk around, and he just shows that he wants to go off and do his own thing. He doesn't want to stick by me. He does not want to have a nice controlled heel. He's pulling on the leash and pulling me away. So then I ask for another come and sit. Again, he doesn't do it. He doesn't want to. But I'm going to give him a break anyways. Love on him as much as I can before we really start his 1 week of training. Next up is Turbo, the 1.5-year-old Champagne Lab. Again, I start with the recall command of come, which he seems to sort of understand, and he comes up to me whenever I ask it. I then ask him to go into a sit a couple of times, and then he eventually does do it. I ask him to come again, and he does slowly make his way towards me. And then I'm going to continue the recall commands until I can get him into a sit and try to get him into a place. Here he's showing that he doesn't really want to do the sit unless I have his attention. As with Champ, he does not want to get on the cot. It's a new distraction. It's a different smell, different fabric, and he doesn't know what I'm asking of him. I then go into a heel, just kind of showing that he is like Champ and he wants to go and do his own thing. He pulls on the leash. He wants to sort of follow me, but he does not want to have that nice tight heel. And then I'm going to put him back into a sit and give him his release command of break so I can give him love and affection. All of these things are going to be worked on over the next week during our freedom course, and I can't wait to show you how that 1 week can really change their lives.